We're exploring Little Italy today, which is pretty much 3 little blocks left. But in 1850s and 1880s, when Italians moved here, emigrated here, this whole neighborhood was Little Italy. Now, now there is Chinatown around, and those 3 blocks are pretty much very touristy. Italians moved to the Bronx, Staten Island, or Brooklyn. But we're going to explore all these streets, Mulberry Street, Moss Street, and Elizabeth Street, and show you guys my favorite little places. I usually stay away from this kind of stuff and the streets like that because I don't really care to buy those things. But I just checked and the prices are really good. So these are, you know, not bad for gifts if you are going to Georgia. So 2 for $10? Like, that's a good gift, right? For $5, and the aprons are really good. And I bought some things in Times Square a couple of months ago and they were like 3-4 times more expensive. So if you need some good gifts, you guys can come over here. Now the pizza looks good. Zia Maria means Aunt Maria. This is a very famous restaurant, Umberto's, David's favorite restaurant. They are famous with their sauce, Umberto sauce. Just imagine these streets filled with push carts and a lot of people talking in Italian. One of the characteristics of the Little Italy was those Italian guys with their organs, and some of them have monkeys dressed in clothes, tiny little clothes. And the monkeys were so smart that they were collecting money from people around. Sometimes they could even go to the windows and just grab the money from people who were listening to the music. It was kind of a like cheap entertainment for people who could not afford to go to the theater, so it was like super fun. But in 1900s, when New York elected Italian mayor Fiorello LaGuardia, he banned those push carts and he banned the organ players because he thought it was not classy and it was anti-sanitary. And that was the end of the push cart and organ player era. I guess if you like cannolis or tiramisu or any other Italian desserts and sweets, you can come to this place. It's a legendary place. We can walk inside and show what's going on in there. I don't feel like eating any sweets now. I'm not crazy about cannoli, but gelatos. You can sit here nicely.
I got
I'll take 2 just to try for the content.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to sit down and have them?
No.
Who's with you?
Yeah, just a little box or whatever. Thank you. Is it 1 or 2? Oh, 3. Okay. My favorite one is at Rocco's in on Bleecker Street in West Village. This is okay. Even though there are only 3 blocks left, I still love the vibe of old Italian culture, and see how they are asking. Yeah, we'll be back. And they talk to you in Italian and they flirt. It's fun. It's really nice. So now that I live here, I try to avoid all these touristy places, but I remember when I was visiting New York, when I lived in Connecticut, I loved coming on these places. I loved coming to Chinatown, Little Italy, and I thought it was like, oh, the most beautiful place here. I actually have a picture in front of that with my friend. There were like 2 little armchairs and we took a couple of pictures. We were posing in the videos too. She's my favorite girl. So when I look at those buildings and think what is behind that, sometimes I think that gentrification is a blessing for neighborhoods like that. And I do hate that the prices are getting so high because middle class people cannot afford to live in neighborhoods where poor people used to live century ago, or even like, decades ago. We were ready to leave Moss Street because there was nothing interesting, and then Zaki saw this store, and if not him, I would never go in there because when I see the, psychic and all that, that's kind of not from my alley. But we walked in and we discovered really cool stuff. So let's see what we have here. And these are from where?
We import from Africa, Japan, and Turkey.
Oh, Africa, Japan, and Turkey. What do you have from Turkey?
Oh, we have the lamps.
Oh, the lamps are from Turkey. From Africa?
We have all these jewelries here, the mask.
Oh, the mask.
Some of the clothing here.
And from Japan?
From Japan, we have the kimonos. So we have these items. This is vintage from Japan. And we also have these items. This is all from Japan.
These are not vintage. No.
So this is from Japan. Anything in the back here is from Japan.
Oh, this is pretty. Right? So beautiful. Who buys those masks?
The mask, everybody.
Like why?
Tourists, locals, everybody.
How do you close
You
this?
just pull this off. This.
Handmade
And
fan.
handmade from Ghana. There you go.
Do we like this color? I think we do. So cool. Are those stones or glass?
This glass, yeah. See, no, this is not glass, actually. This
What is it?
Yeah,
How they make those?
yeah. Kind of beads.
And you can just like hang it like that,
Yeah,
or
exactly. This is a necklace.
Ooh.
Yeah, that you just put around your neck.
wow, this is
There's a mirror right
pretty.
there.
At the corner of Moth and Grand Street, there is this old Italian store, which is 100 years old. It was established in 1925, and they are still family owned, and they have amazing imported cheese and cured meat and all Italian stuff, and they make amazing focaccias. It smells like cheese and meat. They make fresh mozzarella every day. That looks so fresh and beautiful. Favorite thing is to get some cheese, charcuteries, a bread, sit in the park and mangia. So we stood in line for about 20 minutes. We talked to people and we found out that they're not making sandwiches. You can come here, buy some good cheese, fresh mozzarella, amazing Parmigiano Reggiano, some good prosciutto, chicken cutlets, or the lasagna, meatballs, anything else, but not the sandwiches. So we are gonna continue and figure out our next stop. Next to this historic engine company, there is a Ukrainian church. This beautiful cathedral on Broome Street was not built for Ukrainians. It opened in 1902 as an Italian Episcopal mission called San Salvatore. After World War II, it became Holy Trinity Ukrainian Orthodox Cathedral as Ukrainians moved in the area. I thought that was closed and there was nothing, but there's a really nice space inside and gallery. That's what I love in New York, that it's not just old and historic places and the history of the places. Also, there's always new coming, and you just have to be ready to open the door and go and find out what's behind the door. So it's Black Lesbian Artists exhibition. There are so many really cool new coffee shops in Little Italy. We walked about 3-4 blocks and I found like about 10. This one is one of my favorite. I used to come here with Lila and meet her outside when she lived in Lower East Side. And they have very good coffee and good mugs. They have other accessories too. And I talked to them about my energy ball. So I gave them my cards, and next week I might meet the owner and start selling my energy balls there. That was a quick little coffee break at Cafe Integral, very nice place where you can sit outside or inside. And this is on Elizabeth Street, so we're gonna continue and go to Elizabeth Street Garden, which is one of the hidden gems of Nolita. So from Little Italy, we are moving to Nolita, which stands for north of Little Italy. If in Little Italy there are huge plates of pasta, in Nolita there's just wine bars and small plates with cute little things. This is one of my favorite places in Nolita. It's called Elizabeth Street Garden. I discovered it 4 years ago when I first moved here, and it was not as busy and popular then. But now, well, they were actually working very hard to save this garden because developers wanted to build another house, another building here. In early 1800s, the land was used for public school number 5, which was one of New York City's earliest public schools. And then in 1900s, a larger school building replaced the original. Then 1970s, the school was demolished and affordable housing known as the Little Italy Restoration Apartments was built here. There was still some part empty, and in 1991, art and antique dealer Alan Raver, whose gallery was next door, leased the neglected city-owned lot and transformed it into a sculpture garden by planting trees and flowers and displaying architectural treasures and the classical statues from his own collection. Today, the garden is free to the public and hosts concerts, poetry readings, art exhibitions, yoga classes, and community events. Many of the garden statues, columns, and fountains and architectural fragments are antique, collected by him over decades, and that gives the space the feeling of a secret European sculpture garden in the middle of New York City. Right next to me is Old St. Patrick's Cathedral. It's a Catholic church which was built in 1829, and that was first St. Patrick's Church. It's very historic, obviously. I love coming here because most of the time it's open and you can go inside, and it's shot in a lot of movies, and one of them that you might recognize is Godfather. I love coming here when it's hot because it's so nice and cool, and if you need to take a break and you don't want to go in the coffee shop, you can always come here. It feels so nice and so beautiful and quiet. You can design your jewelry and they will make it. Hi, you're not closed, right?
Hello.
I want to have her. So pretty. Stunning. Wow, I love this. 105. $217 Moss Street. Check it out. Lombardi's Pizza, the oldest pizzeria in New York City. That's what they said. It's not like continuously operated, but a Lombardi opened as a store first, and then he was making pizzas. And all the workers, Italian workers, used to stop by, grab the pizza and take it to work. And then in a few years he got the license to open full pizzeria, and it's oven, brick oven inside. And then in 1984, I think it got closed, and then Lombardi's grandson's friend reopened it, and they claim that they're still making it the same oven. Let's see if it's any good. Hi. 1905. Thank you. Very Italian, old school. I think we had those kind of covers in diners in Georgia too. Well, old dingy diners, but this is kind of like creates the character. So these are like very traditional Italian beverages, like fountain soda, Italian spritzer, this is Italian spritzer. I thought it was the seltzer and grapefruit juice or blood orange juice, but apparently it's not. It's a syrup, but it's good, very refreshing. Cool. Oh, ooh, nice. The sauce looks good, and meatballs are very nice and big. Oh, I love that sauce. Good meatballs, so good. Better than mine. Oh wow, thank you. This is their famous clam pie. Doesn't look very Neapolitan to me. I feel like Neapolitans are like kind of puffy, but a lot of clams for sure. And I like that the dough is very crispy, so it's not going to be very heavy. It's very thin. Very good. I'm not a cannoli fan, but I decided to try this one. And I know I'm supposed to eat it like with my hands, but you know, bear with me. And I like it because It's very crispy and crunchy. And the ricotta cream is light, it's not very sweet. The guy said that they just added it in the menu a couple of months ago and they make the batter every day. So I think it's better than just to try something different than cheesecake or lava cake or gelato, because that's all you find in Italian restaurants and I don't know why. Or tiramisu. They don't have tiramisu though. All right, I'm done. This has been here quite some time. I think 13 years ago I was here. The story behind Rice to Riches is almost as famous as its rice pudding. The shop opened about 23 years ago at 37 Spring Street in Nolita. Its founder wanted to create something completely different after a trip to Italy, where he was inspired by the lively gelato shops of Milan and Florence. He envisioned a dessert shop dedicated to just one comfort food, rice pudding, with different flavors, bold branding, and futuristic design. According to the company's story, he spent about 3 years developing the concept. The shop quickly became a cult favorite, known for flavors with playful names like Sex, Drugs, and Rocky Road, fluent in French toast, or a Category 5 a caramel. It also became famous for its quirky humor, usable orange bowls, and over-the-top decor. It's like evening crowd in Nolita. Most of them are people who live here. The restaurants are pretty packed. I wonder if it's ever open. This is first Russian Catholic Church, which was a part of Old St. Patrick's Church, and then in 1927, or 37, when Russians escaped Soviet Russia, Soviet Union, so they started the church, Catholic Church here. So on the left side, this is one of my favorite iconic building. It's called Pac Building, and we'll see the little statue of Pac. Pac was the first political satire magazine in late 1800s, and this was their head office. He's holding a mirror and a pen in his hand. How cute is that? It's an amazing building. It's amazing how I think that, I know all these places, but every time I walk, I discover some new things. So across the street from the Pac Building, there is this amazing library, part of the public library. It's called Mulberry Street Library. And, it's a good stop. If you are hot, they have cooling centers. There's 3 levels under. They have rooms for kids, and you can sit there, read your book, take a little break, and continue your journey. So say a little prayer in St. Patrick's Cathedral, come here, read a book, eat at Lombardi's, and that's gonna be a beautiful day, okay? How many hours do you have to work out to achieve this amazing body?
Okay, so thank you so much.
It's like, what is happening?
I work out 5 days a week, and within the 5 days, I make sure that I have an hour to an hour and a half of a workout, and I walk every day. So right now, you're catching me on a walk. Wow. Yeah, so I don't do the treadmill where you're there suffering and looking at the clock. I just go out in New York City and just walk around every day. But I work out 5 days a week.
I mean, even if I swim every day, but look at my horrible.
But that's good though. You're active.
Oh yes. What's your name?
Leon.
Madonna. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too,
yeah.
Madonna. I said when I was gonna hit my 40s, I was gonna make sure that I was gonna take care of myself and up my quality of life.
You look amazing. Do you have a
Thank
girlfriend?
You. Actually, I don't. I actually don't.
You don't?
No.
Do you have a partner?
No.
Are you single?
Yes.
Okay, girls, he's single.
Yeah, I'm single.
How can you do that in New York City?
Well, basically, sometimes like you put time to yourself and you want to focus on yourself or whatever. But
I understand that.
yeah,
I relate to that.
Yeah, I'm at peace. I'm
Good.
happy. That's the main thing. Like I don't want no chaos. I don't want no
Drama.
No, there you go.
Drama.
There you go. Thank you.
I mean, that's what I say because
Yeah.
I think that men create drama. You think that women create drama?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a
But
two-way.
we
It's a two-way
agree
street.
on one thing, no drama.
No drama, right? We agree on one thing.
And I
We
love that
definitely-
you found your
Thank you.
happiness in the
Yeah,
harmony.
and I'm cherishing it, and I'm grateful.
What do you do for a
You know?
living? Last question.
I'm actually a music producer.
Music producer?
Yeah. I'm really an engineer lately, but I started as a music producer. Locally, working with local talent and whatnot. But the main thing was for me was to do something where I can be like happy doing it, like instead of going to a crappy job.
Yes.
Right? People go to their job
Yes.
every day and they're like, oh man, I gotta clock in. At least with this, I have something where I can be like, if I clock in, I like doing it.
That's
So
a
it's cool.
luxury.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
And then so that brings happiness there. I don't have to make tons of money. Just be comfortable and
I like that.
yeah, and do what I want to do.
Absolutely.
Live
Okay,
your
we can hang out, but
passions.
I'm married.
Okay, yes, sure.
But like
Sure.
I appreciate like what you're
Sure.
thinking. I relate to a lot of things that you're saying so much.
And I
yeah.
appreciate you putting me on the
Do you like
channel.
cooking?
I actually do. I have to cook, to help
Yeah.
feed this body, right?
Uh-huh.
Right. And then also, I have my mother don't live too far from me, so that's the beautiful thing. So she cooks
is a
too.
beautiful
So I
thing.
go pick. She always want to put some food in her.
Thank you.
I really appreciate
Thank
it. Thank you guys
for sharing your story.
Of course.
You will see yourself on Dona the Explorer.
Dora the Explorer.
Not Dora, Dona.
Dona the Explorer.
Yeah. So we were done and we're headed to home, but then I looked at one of my favorite stores, Housing Works. It's a bookstore and thrift store, and people were standing, and it's like after 7, so I asked them, there is a play going on there, so we're gonna check out. We might need tickets, but we'll see what's happening in there. They're sold out, but she told me that to wait here in case somebody doesn't show up. This is, I guess, the end of our little tour in Little Italy and Nolita. We spent good 4 or 5 hours. We enjoyed our walking around. We discovered some new things and had some good food. And I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you subscribed already.